It's blowing like crazy today. It's a windy day here in Norway. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Christopher as always. Today I'm building something from on top of this raised bed. Now, for those of you who follow me, you might remember this raised bed from inside the grow room. Yes, I had this humongous raised bed in the indoor grow room. But now it was too big, so I just had to get rid of it. It's outside, it has some beautiful, beautiful soil. And as I mentioned before, I have about 60 peppers that really needs a place to stay. Most of them are going away, but a few of these peppers is going into this big bed. Now, the problem here in Norway is that, well, even though it's in full sunlight, it's just too cold at night for the peppers. So I don't think they will not grow. It's just, they grow in the daytime, but in nighttime they just almost die off. So I was thinking to put in a hoop house on top of this raised bed. So I looked at a couple of YouTube videos on what other people have been doing, and I liked most of the ideas, but some idea I didn't like, and some ideas I really liked from different videos. So I tried to mix and match everything, and I came up with a couple of things for my own. And I'm no way an expert on this thing, but I'm just trying my way through it, and hopefully it's gonna work out. So what I'm planning on doing is just, I'm gonna make a frame with this 1.5 inch by 4 inch untreated wood all the way around, and I'm gonna hinge it in the back, and I'm gonna put the hoops in, and I'm gonna cover it with plastic. And I also have these gas cylinders. Oh, they're not here right now, but I'm gonna get them. But I have these gas cylinders, like the ones that you have on the back door of a car, and it just stays there. So my idea is to just put a gas cylinder on each end of this, hinge them in the back, and just be able to open the door or open the whole hoop, and just let it stay there. So hopefully the gas cylinders, this is in no way a perfect solution, and it's not been tried before. I haven't seen it, so I'm just winging it, and if it works out, it's gonna be a fun video. If it doesn't, then I might learn something from it. So, but anyway, I have been working on my own patent. It's not even pending, because I don't think it's something that you would normally do more of. I wanted the hoop to be a little bit further on the outside than to just mount them on the inside, because I've seen a lot of people just stick them on the inside and they just use clamps, and that's all fine, but I wanted them to be right on top. It gives me a little bit higher arch, and it also makes it possible for me to get the plastic a little bit further outside. So I'm planning on growing peppers, two in the width here, so 2 rows of peppers, and they're gonna be a little bit bushy, hopefully. So I think it's good to have the plastic as far out as possible. So I made these patents. I'm gonna show you a little bit later how I made them, and the idea is to just have the plastic come down on this is the inside. On the outside, and I have some small pieces of wood that I'm gonna just screw in to keep the plastic in place. So hopefully it's gonna be working. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to show you, because I'm really excited about this, and if it works out, it's gonna be a phenomenal thing. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit of a clip. I made a collage of the process that took me this far. It involved some machinery and some dangerous metal work, so just enjoy, and when you're finished watching that, I will probably have gone ahead and started assembling the frame. So I just spent an hour working on those metal brackets. It's no way near perfect, but it's something that I think will work for my purpose. And I'm just doing this for fun. I am no expert. So at the end here, I pre-drilled some 4mm pilot holes. That's just to avoid cracking of the wood. Now I was gonna put in, I was planning on putting those metal L brackets in the corner, but since I made these brackets, I of course had no space for them, so I just went ahead and did it with screws in the end. I like using the L brackets, but I think the screws will hold. So hopefully they won't cause any problem. I'm gonna put in I'm gonna put in one beam in the center, just to make sure that it doesn't flex out, because this is 1.5 inch, and the rest of the bed is also 1.5 inch, but that's reinforced way down. So I just want this to, and you can see already that they're kind of bending, and I would like to avoid that, because it doesn't look good. A couple of metal brackets for the beam that is going in the middle. I'm gonna go and get the hinges. So I'm gonna put the hinges close to the end, about there, I think. So why measure things when you can just do it without measuring? I'm gonna put in 3 hinges. I think that's enough. If it feels flimsy, I might put in 2 more, but I think 3 will be enough. So the moment of truth. It works. Perfect. It does feel a little bit flimsy, but not that much. By the way, these are the gas cylinders that I was talking about. They are rated 24 kilos on each, so I have no idea how much force it does take to hold this or lift it, but we're just gonna see. Now it's time to put in the beam or the arcs. I think in the end I was thinking about making a solution for clamping this so they don't just jump off, but in the end I'm gonna have plastic over it, and I'm gonna seal the plastic on both sides, and it won't be a possibility to open up the plastic, so I think it will just hold it in place. So there shouldn't really be any need for putting in some fixing for those. I measured it, and it's 7 arcs. I don't know if that's the correct spacing, but at least it's, if I remember right, you probably saw it already, but I think it's 65 centimeters between each, and that should be sufficient. I bought some dirt cheap crappy plastic that I'm gonna use for now, because I wasn't able to get a hold of the proper UV plastic that I'm supposed to have on this kind of arrangement. But I'm just gonna start out with some builder's plastic. It's supposed to be weather resistant, and it shouldn't go apart that easy, but it's not a good quality plastic, and I think it even might have some markings on it. But wow, doesn't that look great? I think that's just phenomenal. And when it opens up, I'm thinking of something open in the lines of this much, or I don't know. I don't know how far these the cylinders reach, so we will just see about that. I'm gonna put in a grip, or what's it called, right there, and so I have something to lift it with. Hey, okay, I'm gonna get some plastic and I'm gonna try to build the whole thing. I might time lapse that. You know what? That's what you get when you're working with me. I forgot. I was gonna, because these are really flimsy, so I was thinking of just putting some PVC pipes and just tie them down with the zip ties all the way at the top. So I'll be right back. So I took two PVC pipes of 2 meters. And I think the bed is around 4 meters, so it should fit. I think it should fit exactly. Yes, it does. And I just connected them with some PVC connectors. These are the PVC pipes that they use for all the electrical installment in houses. So now it's a greenhouse. So I'm just gonna zip tie these. I'm not gonna be too technical about it, but I'm just gonna start in one end, and hopefully it will work. I'm gonna use 2, and I'm gonna tighten them really good, but for now it's just to get it up. This is not part of the patent pending. This is just crap, but I think it will be sufficient. Even though I say it's blowing like crazy today, it's not actually blowing that much here, because it's really sheltered by the garage right behind you there, and no, behind me right there, and it's fairly steep here, and there's trees all around, so it won't be that bad. At least that's my experience with the greenhouse from last year. I just love working in the sun. It's so nice outside, and I just love summertime. But I hate flies. I just love summertime. Oh. The coffee is kind of hot right now. Finally, the peppers are coming outside. Most of my peppers are already in the greenhouse up there, but these are the ones that actually is going to stay in the raised bed this summer. So this is my experimental peppers. I had a ton of fun making this video, and I really hope you liked it. It turned out perfect. It's just as I was hoping it to be. And I think it's gonna last also. It works perfect. I just go down here in the morning and I open it up, and it will stay up. It's been blowing like crazy here now, and it stays up. So, but I would recommend, if you're doing the exact same thing, I would recommend trying to get the strongest gas cylinders that you could buy. These are 24 kilos, as I mentioned, and they're holding, but I think they could be a little bit stronger. If I was able to find some stronger ones, I would definitely change them out. So that's something I might want to do. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and help me share the message. Also, if you have any questions or if you have any concerns about what I just did here, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm so excited to start planting my peppers in here now. And oh, this is such a good soil, so I am really excited about this. Yeah, that's it for now. This is Christopher saying may the force be with you, and I'll see you in the next episode. Yes, it's time to plant some peppers, but first I'm gonna need some coffee. That's just, I think I spent the whole of 3 hours total on this thing. And it's well worth it if it works out. I have no idea.